So, welcome to the second video of Assembly64 user guide. This is actually a continuation of the last one. I had a few more things I wanted to go through, which I touched briefly in the last video. So the first one is the personal folder here, which I created. I created that by adding a local sync directory, and I marked my own directory with the personal stuff. Typically stuff that does not exist on CSDB or any other sites. Stuff that you have by your own, and you still want it synced. So this is what it does. I can look at it and I see I have 3 entries here. I can now pretend that I'm adding a new one, which I do here. And when I refresh the view, Assembly64 will notice that it's not in sync anymore, with regards of what it keeps on this installation and what's in the personal directory. So I can update that one by doing like this. And yeah, here I also demonstrate that this could be equal to new content arriving. It looks the same when new content is added. So yeah, that is how that works. That one didn't show up there. Here is the added entry. So that is how that works. Next up is this one, latest from database. It's also a special one. I can click install here and it will download stuff that has just arrived into the database. As I said before, there are big updates every second Sunday. Normally it's every second Sunday. But there are small runs every day which retrieves content, and in order for you to see what has arrived, you can either look in the search tab, which I will go through later, or you can install this one. So this one should be seen as can be seen as a snapshot in time. Here is we can look at demos, and we see few of quite many GUB data entries. Here is one that I recall, and this is another one. So these ones, when they turn older than a certain amount of days, they will be removed from this view. So this is not persistent in that manner. I can control that by going into preferences and looking here. Now I can see that after 14 days, data will be, entries that are older than 14 days will be removed from here. I could tighten that to 2 days, but yeah, 14 days is fine for me. So that's how this works. Yeah, all I want to say about that. Yeah, favorites. That is a requirement or a wish that a few users had, to add personal collections. Since these ones are hosted on the server and they are same for all, and they contains what they contain. These ones can be seen as personal stuff that you want to put together. It could be a collection of best demos or whatever you want. So I will quickly demonstrate how to create one. So create collection. I call it my favorite demos. yada. Here we see it's not populated. So there are two ways I can populate this. I can go into the search tab, which I will not do now because there will be another video on how to work with the search tab. But I can also go into this one, drill down into the tree, and I can look here and I can choose what I want. I don't have to choose all disks because this functionality will group these ones together. So I just have to, I go down to add to favorite collection and add to my favorite demos. So now that one turned green. I will add, I can add Coma Land. And we add Unbox 2 because they're quite cool zoom scrollers. Since Bonsai is the king of zoom scrollers, I will add that one since I love zoom scrollers, especially rotating ones. Adding. So, looking here, this one is now populated with the correct category, just to keep them separate. So, and the cool thing about this is that this is stored in the database. So when you choose a new location or installation or new SD card, it will be populated from database right down to your SD card, and that's quite cool. So here you can, I think you can have, right now I've limited it to 32 collections. We'll see. Yeah, that's just the setting in the database, and that is all that I wanted to demo for now. Now you should be able to master this menu and know what it means and what it does, since it is the first thing you get acquainted to when you run Assembly64. So thank you and good night.